I just heard from our friends at Lewisville Fire Department that the parade has started. The Longhorns have left the corner of Main and Cowan. Give them a few minutes to get down here, and you're going to have the Huffines Auto Dealerships Cattle Drive Parade right here for your festival enjoyment. And here they are, right behind one of our Lewisville police officers. We've got our good old-fashioned cattle drive right down the middle of Main Street in historic Old Town Lewisville. Longhorn cattle breed is known for its characteristic horns. That's why they call them Longhorns. They can reach up to 10 feet from tip to tip. Also known for their extremely diversified coloring of whites, browns, and oranges. Burnt oranges. They're said to be the first cattle to set foot in North America, the only breed of cattle to evolve without human management. They can thrive in a country where no other breed could even live. But I have a feeling these guys are treated a lot better than that. Very important part of our parade. Have a big hand now for the hardest working group in the parade. This is Mike Farr and the Biohazard Removal Team. Longhorns do what Longhorns do, and someone has to clean it up. So we appreciate these guys. And a special thanks from the marching band and the honor guard.
I got a bucket of free manure. Who wants it? Here it comes. I got one. Horses.
And folks, I invite you to stand, remove your hats as the Lewisville Police and Fire Department honor guard passes by. American flag, police officer Chris Clements. Texas flag, firefighter Brent Land. Fire Department axe, Charles Clark. Police Department rifle, Adam Frederick. And the city flag from the Police Department, Chris Senior. And right behind, no one can mistake the sound of original Scottish bagpipes. These pipes and drums are being played by members of the Lewisville Fire Department Pipe and Drum Corps led by firefighter Damian Roberts. Lewisville Fire Department manages our festival parade. Do a great job of it. Next up in line, we have engine 165. This engine features the new paint scheme you're going to see on our fire department vehicles. Fire department has 7 stations around the city with an 8th under design. 24-hour protection by the finest fire department around. Our next vehicle is the Citizens on Patrol vehicle. This is made up of graduates from the Lewisville Citizens Police Academy, which is as close as you can get to being an officer without being one. Lewisville Citizens Police Academy graduates participate in a lot of our events with fingerprinting activities and other functions. Be sure and mark your calendar for the 15th annual Battle of the Badge softball tournament. That's Saturday, October 21st at Lone Star Toyota Railroad Park. About a dozen police and fire department teams from around North Texas will compete, with proceeds benefiting Children's Advocacy Center for Denton County. Sponsors and spectators are needed. That's October 21st. And approaching now in a truck provided by parade sponsor Huffines Auto Dealerships, we have Lewisville Mayor Rudy Durham, a lifelong resident of Lewisville, a 1974 graduate of Lewisville High School, elected to the City Council in 1994, elected mayor in 2015. Right behind, here comes Willie Water, the water conservation mascot for Lewisville Public Services. Willie Water wants to remind everyone, don't be a drip, conserve water, our most valuable natural resource. And right behind Willie Water, we have a colorful vehicle. This is Marty. This is Lewisville's mobile city hall. Marty visits area neighborhoods, apartment complexes, and events to bring city staff and city services directly to you. For more information, visit cityoflewisville.com/Marty. And behind Marty, you already hear him. You'll see him in a minute. We are thrilled to present the band that marches with pride, the Fighting Farmer Band from Lewisville High School, under the direction of Dr. Marty Courtney. Drum majors are Alison Oropeza, Michael Gutierrez, Natalie Martinez, and Hannah Stevens. These folks are going to a marching competition in Denton in just a few hours. They stopped here on the way. Let's give a big hand to the Lewisville Fighting Farmer Marching Band. For a mini dance camp for grades K through 12 on Saturday, November 11th. And give a big hand now to the Farmerettes and the Diamonds. Right behind the drill team in a vehicle provided by parade sponsor Huffines Auto Dealerships, we have City Councilman T.J. Gilmore, by the way, a proud band dad and orchestra dad at Lewisville High School. First elected to council in 2011, Councilman Gilmore is a former member of the CDBG Advisory Board and Planning and Zoning Commission and a graduate of Citizens Police Academy. And behind him, this is another member of the council. This is Mayor Pro Tem Brent Daniels, elected in 2015, a Lewisville resident since 1988. If you happen to be at Bahama Bucks, stop off and say hello to Councilman Daniels. He might give you a discount. No, he might not give you a discount, but he'll give you a great shaved ice, so stop by. Market Street is a Western Day sponsor. They provide the tamales for the official World Tamale Eating Championship that will be held at 1 o'clock on the front steps of City Hall. Thank you to our friends from Market Street for their continued support of Western Days Festival. Make note of their curbside pickup. Let them do the shopping. They'll bring it to you. In our next parade vehicle, this is Deputy Mayor Pro Tem Brandon Jones, elected to City Council in 2000. Well, he's lived here since 2011. Elected last year. Has previously served on multiple boards and commissions. And here we have a two-wheel cattle roundup presented by Bicycle Plus and Carrollton Cycling Club. Bicycle Plus in Coppell has a full range of cycling merchandise and maintenance support. Carrollton Cycling Club reaches out to cyclists of all ability levels to engage them in the sport of cycling. And this bucking bronco is this is from the city of Lewisville, one of our floats we put in the parade. This is not the only horse you'll see in the parade today, but it is the largest. Next up, in another vehicle from Huffines Auto Dealerships, is City Councilman Neil Ferguson, former president of Greater Lewisville Arts Alliance and active participant in many community events, elected to the council in December 2011. Here we have parents and Cub Scouts for Pack 233. Cub Scouting is a character-building program for boys in 1st through 5th grade. These Scouts regularly perform community service, flag retirement ceremonies, and the annual Scouting for Food canned food drive in February. Key Cub Scout principles are to do your best and help others, and Scouts are an active part of the Lewisville community through schools, churches, and families. Now, I know you thought the Longhorn herd at the front of the parade was the only livestock you might see. Well, here's another Longhorn. Again, not the only one you'll see, but definitely the biggest. And right behind are patrol vehicles from Denton County Sheriff's Office. We want to thank Sheriff Tracy Murphy for his work in law enforcement and for participating in today's Cattle Drive Parade. And now approaching the reviewing stand are girls, leaders, parents, and tag-alongs representing Girl Scouts of Northeast Texas, Service Unit 406, as they celebrate their Western Days spirit. Since its founding in 1912 by Juliet Gordon Lowe, Girl Scouts of the USA has remained true to its mission of building girls of courage, confidence, and character who make the world a better place. Girl Scouts serve girls ages 5 through 17 with programs that blend fun, personal growth, and character development. I see a few cookie costumes up front. Cookie season's a little ways off, but it's never too early to start planning ahead for your order. Approaching now in that bright blue Jeep, please welcome District 65 State Representative Ron Simmons. Representative Simmons first was elected to the state legislature in 2012. He serves on the House Appropriations Committee and the Transportation Committee. And following behind, we have our newest member of the City Council. This is Councilman Bob Troyer, elected earlier this year, former member of the Parks Board, active in the Lewisville 2025 Committee. This is his parade debut, so give him a big hand. And we have a beautifully restored vintage Cadillac convertible brought to you by the good folks at Perk Coffee House, located here on the north side of Main Street, open during the Western Days Festival. Actually, I think I switched the sign. That's Mercantile. It's both. You're both. Main Street Mercantile is on the south side of Main Street, just ahead of where that caddy is now. Great place to go for vintage goods and antique goods for sale. Also open throughout the festival. So be sure and shop in the Mercantile and stop by the Perk for a great selection of coffee. And here in front of us now, this is State Representative Ken Parker, District 63, riding another Huffines Auto Dealership vehicle. Mr. Parker represents much of West Lewisville. Currently in his sixth term, he served District Legislative Section as chair of the House Committee on Investments and Financial Services and chair of the House Republican Caucus. I believe that's his daughter Ashley riding along. Glad to have him here today. And here we have Lewisville Masonic Lodge number 201. This group of civic-minded men meets at the lodge on Manco Road, so does Eastern Star Chapter 935. Long list community projects, great group, especially supporting Dallas Scottish Rite Hospital for Children. For information, this is LewisvilleLodge.org. Don't forget about the clown that just yelled at me, so please cheer and wave the clown. As we've seen in movies lately, we don't like angry clowns. So we are thrilled to have Shriner Clowns on parade, adding some color, some festivity. And now up we have Denton County Judge Mary Horn. Previously served 9.5 years as County Tax Assessor Collector before being elected to her current post in 2002. She's a 2006 Texas Women's Hall of Fame nominee. Denton County Judge Mary Horn. And here comes some Texas Touch of Class baton twirling champions to help lead in our newest friend to Western Days. The Cure starts now. This organization has a booth here at Western Days in North Poydras Plaza. They invite you to stop by and learn more about their fight against pediatric cancer and register for a chance to win $10,000. That's always welcome. Had a good run this morning, benefiting The Cure starts now. And some champion twirlers leading the way. And now approaching, these are the Men of Nehemiah. This is a nonprofit organization serving the addicted and homeless through military conditioning and Christian counseling. And next up in the parade are our friends from Back and Body Chiropractic, located at 487 Crockett Drive and the I-30 Service Road, serving this area for more than 30 years. Let the Back and Body Bear remind you that when your back feels unbearable, call Dr. Matthew Gilbert at Back and Body Chiropractic. And here's a great friend to Old Town. Love to have her. Here's County Commissioner Bobby Mitchell, former mayor of Lewisville. One of the great champions for this city and for this county. Always a pleasure to have Commissioner Mitchell join us for the parade. The hat on top almost says it all, but this next entry is carrying members of the hoity-toity Red Hot Mamas, an official chapter of the Red Hat Society. Please welcome Queen Mum Linda Ward. The Red Hat Society is a social organization for women 50 and beyond who come together to enjoy life to the fullest, which includes the Cattle Drive Parade. Now please welcome Judge Margaret Barnes of the 367th District Court. Her honor has practiced law in Denton County for 30 years. She started her career as an assistant city attorney here in Lewisville and returning to Lewisville for the Cattle Drive Parade. Just wouldn't be Western Days without some horses, and here's another group. This is an equestrian entry from Texas Cowboys Against Cancer, a non-profit organization that provides financial support to cancer patients in the Western Heritage community for uninsured or underinsured. Texas Cowboys Against Cancer, helping families since 2009. Here's a rack truck from Bradbury Signs, located at 894 North Mill Street, Lewisville. Call Bradbury Signs for your sign and wrap needs. And going from new to old, here's a historic 1944 International fire truck from Commercial Bank of Texas. The bank is located along the Cattle Drive Parade route on the corner of Main and Elm. Their motto is, the bank can only prosper as the community prospers. So stop by and see what Texas-style banking is all about. In our next convertible, let's welcome Denton County Clerk Julie Luke and her daughters, Randy and Kennedy. The county clerk is the keeper of county records, including deeds, birth, death, and marriage certificates, and court records. And all county clerk offices, including here in Lewisville, also offer walk-in passport acceptance capability. Our next equestrian entry is a riding group from Gainesville called Bold Horsemanship. This Christ-centered group of riders is dedicated to showing God's love through horses. In this next vehicle, let's have a warm welcome for some parade royalty. This is Kimberly Meinhardt, the reigning Mrs. North Texas Universal, riding in a Huffines Chevrolet vehicle and wearing an outfit from Sue's Boutique in Carrollton. She's joined this morning by Tracy Luna and Dominique Mercado from Braun Salon, located right here in Old Town Lewisville. Lewisville Lions Club is rolling down the street now for the Huffines Auto Dealership's Cattle Drive Parade. Chartered in 1945, the local club provides free vision screens for children and adults, collects and recycles used eyeglasses, sponsors youth scholarships, and provides financial support to local, state, and national organizations. For information, visit lionsclub.org. And our next hard-to-miss vehicle, presented by Andromedas, located at 418 North Timmins Freeway. Family-owned and operated since 1988, Andromedas offers real estate, income tax, mobile notary, and related services in both Spanish and English. Approaching our next parade vehicle is Mark Yarborough, candidate for Denton County District Clerk in the upcoming primaries. And next up is Lindsay Fagan, a candidate for U.S. House of Representatives District 26 in the upcoming primaries. Next parade entry is a minibus representing the staff and students at Children's Courtyard, located at 1504 North Garden Ridge Boulevard in Lewisville. And following behind is a 31-foot mixer truck from Nelson Brothers Ready Mix, located at 721 East Main Street in Old Town Lewisville. This company has been pouring concrete in Lewisville for more than 60 years, and boy, I bet they're tired. I bet they're tired. A tough crowd. For information, including employment applications, visit nbreadymix.com. And welcome back to the Cattle Drive Parade, our friends and neighbors from Lewisville Bible Church, located right here in Old Town at 609 South Charles Street. The congregation wants you to know about its Awana Club for kids. Visit LewisvilleBibleChurch.org for information about Awana Club and other great programs. Next, we have decorated vehicle entered by Repeat Realty, a local residential real estate brokerage from Lewisville that helps families buy, sell, or lease homes anywhere in North Texas. And behind there, you hear it before you see it, making his Cattle Drive Parade debut is a vehicle from Custom Audio and Video by Chris. If you want it done right the first time, Custom Audio Video by Chris is your one-stop shop for marine, vehicle, home, and office electronics sales and installation. another season soon. Looking for a good one? Big welcome to Champ making his Lewisville debut. Always happy to welcome members of Lewisville Saddle Club to the parade. Lewisville Saddle Club is a fun and friendly group of horsemen and horsewomen. They have monthly meetups and play dates, and of course, the Labor Day Rodeo that was held a few weeks ago. Mark your calendar now for Labor Day next year. You won't want to miss it. Now, the American West was not just built by cowboys and cattle. Farms and farmers played a big role, especially in North Texas. That is why we're called the Farmers. Coming up now are some lovingly restored farm vehicles presented by Denton County Antique Tractor Equipment and Primitive Club. Some of these date back to the 40s and earlier. Some of these vehicles are the same type that were used by early Lewisville residents to make this area a place to live. After the parade, these vehicles will be back on display on Church Street on the north side of MCL Grant. If you want to go take a better, closer look. For information about the club, visit TexasPlowboys.com. And after the tractors pass by, folks, that's going to wrap our 2017 Cattle Drive Parade. We again want to thank all of our festival sponsors for their support that makes this event possible. Don't forget the great lineup of live entertainment this afternoon on the main stage and community stage. The World Smiley Eating Championship at 1 o'clock on the City Hall steps. We have gourmet cooking demonstrations, live music, fine art display, Native American dancers, live performances on 3 stages, and that's all just between now and 2 o'clock. If you're bored of Western days, well, that's kind of on you. So we're glad you're joining us. We're hoping you have a great day. The weather is beautiful. It's always a good day in historic Old Town Lewisville. You can get a complete schedule of all the events for today at the information tent on North Poitras Plaza, just off Main Street. And folks, again, we sure are mighty glad you joined us for the parade, that you're here for Western Day. So hope y'all have a great time out there, enjoy the festival, and come on back anytime.